What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Paradox, aka Docs, also known as Alex. How's it going, y'all? I know it's been a minute, just wanted to check in with y'all, see what y'all been up to, give y'all some updates. As many of y'all may or may not know, I actually just started a new job a couple of weeks ago, fully remote. Can't really say the company's name because I did sign like NDAs and that sort of stuff, and it is kind of hush hush, but yeah, just finished up my second week at the new job and it's been kind of tough, not gonna lie to y'all. Most places that I've worked at, like the UI setup for the React app, probably been, a day to set up, if that. If it's really tricky, there's been some where it's like 2 days to, get the app set up and running. But this job I just started has been quite involved. So I legit spent like an entire week setting up the React app, and I was told that it's a very involved setup. Basically, the app it's mini apps. It's a micro front ends with module federation. So I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with like Webpack 5 and module federation or micro front ends, but basically you've got multiple React applications. So like you might have a mini application for the dashboard, a mini application for the banner, a mini application for a charts page or charts component, something like that. So, long story short, we've got a bunch of these micro front ends. And in addition to running them as a micro front end, each front end has specific backend services that need to run locally or that need to be set up locally so you can run them. So, a lot of these backend services, we actually use JSON server to mock the backend like response so that we can develop locally. So long story short, it took like an entire week to get stuff set up because if you don't have like everything set up, if one of the micro front ends isn't working, then the entire app, like it's just missing entire parts. And essentially we have a script that goes through and does like an npm run all to where for all the micro front ends, it just does an npm start for all of them at once. So you can run basically all the micro front ends as one single page application. So it's been tough, not gonna lie, but you know, something that I was reminded about recently was, when I was interviewing for this job, they told me, "Hey Alex, this is a senior UI engineer position, but we are going to expect that, tickets will come through. You'll have some stuff where we've done some things in Java, some in Python, and maybe not the first couple months, but at some point we want you to be able to jump in on these tickets and make changes." And, you know, even though we talked about this in the interview, it's still one of those things I gotta, remind myself that. So that kind of brings me to the title of, or the topic of this video. As a web developer, you always gotta reinvent yourself. And I'm guilty of this. For so long, I would see myself as, hey, I'm a React developer. I deal with the JavaScript side of things. Mm-mm. In this field, that sort of thinking, that's dead. That's going away. Like if you look at a lot of these jobs on Indeed and LinkedIn, they're pretty much looking for people who can hit the ground running. So, they may use a certain tech stack, now, but, a lot of times companies will switch languages on you. Maybe they decide, hey, we're going to start using Go for some reason. Companies expecting that you're a professional and you'll find a way to learn it and be able to use it on the job. So that's kind of just the name of the game with web development. You can't get comfortable with just one framework, one language, and that's something that I've, been guilty of a bunch of times. I don't know if you guys follow my boy Joe, Coding Phase. If not, I suggest following Coding Phase on YouTube. I actually am still subscribed to him under a Diamond membership for his courses and whatnot. He was a big inspiration for really getting me into like React early on and that sort of a thing. So I still watch a lot of his live videos just to get some game, because Joe's really good at putting you on game. So, but he's been saying this for years, don't look at yourself as just a React developer. You got to look at yourself as a developer. And like, I know that, but it's one of those, it's kind of like a bad habit you got to break. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of those things that this job has really shown me like, oh, it's about to get real. You know what I'm saying? Like I think last time I touched Java was like 2017. I wanted to do Android development. And as I was learning that, I did like 5, 6 months of Java. And then like Android decided, hey, we're going to go to Kotlin. So from now on, Kotlin is a preferred language to use. And I was just like, man, you know what? I'm just over it because I spent 6 months on this. I'll learn React. I mean, I guess that worked out. So I'm not complaining or nothing, but yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna have to get back onto, learning Java and maybe even some Python at this job. So, it's always kind of scary learning something new, especially on the job, but that's the name of the game. I'll be real with y'all. I don't think 3 years from now, when you look on like Indeed and LinkedIn, I don't think you're gonna really see like front end developer, back end developer. I think it's all gonna be pretty much full stack. Now you're gonna have, full stack maybe with like a front end focus, back end focus, DevOps focus. Sure, I believe in that. But I believe like 3 to 4 years from now, everybody's gonna basically have to be full stack pretty much. And you'll all have your specialty. So again, the whole point of this video is, don't put yourself in a box. Don't think of yourself as I'm the React guy, I'm the PHP guy, I'm the .NET guy. This field, you got to be flexible. You got to keep reinventing yourself. So really, that was all I had for today. I just want to do a quick check-in with y'all. I looked up, I think I saw we hit 150 subscribers, so definitely appreciate y'all following your boy. I remember about a month ago, I was at like 7 subscribers, so y'all really showed love, and nah, it means a lot. I mean, trust me, when I see y'all, commenting on the videos, I legit look at like every comment, and it means a lot to me. So I'm gonna keep trying to put out content on a weekly basis, more or less, and yeah, I'll give y'all some updates. Again, appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy, and yeah, y'all have a good rest of the night. Peace.